Welcome to the second lecture of engineering mechanics. In this lecture, I am going to tell you about the supports. Regarding supports, first I want to tell you that this entire world, all the bodies are supported by something or the other. For example, you can see my hand which is being supported by this board. You can see the pen which I am holding and that is being supported by my fingers. That means without support, there is no existence of any object in this world. Now, in mechanics, we have various types of supports. Out of those supports, I am going to discuss basically the three types of support. The first one I am going to discuss is the roller support. Now, what is a roller support? Roller support, as the name indicates, is like a roller and a body supported by a roller. Now, you think about this body, and when we apply the force on this body, only thing we can understand is that the body is allowed to move in the x and y direction without any obstruction. However, the body cannot move in the z direction, and that too in the negative z direction. That is because of the roller support, which is not allowing the body to move in the downward direction. Now, that's what is now let us draw the free body diagram of this body. What is a free body diagram? Free body diagram is such that we are going to show all the forces acting on the body due to the external surroundings. Like the roller support will be exerting a reaction force on this body, and in which direction that reaction force will be. Since the body is not allowed to move downward because of the roller support, therefore roller support must be applying a reaction force in the upward direction. Let us name it as RV. Also, the external force acting is F, like this, and the weight of the body acting at the center of the gravity is downward, that is mg. Now, the body is in vertical equilibrium since it's not moving upward or not moving downward. So, we can also say that summation of the forces in y direction is equals to 0. Therefore, plus of Rv, that is the support by the roller, minus mg, that is the weight of the body, is equals to 0, and this Rv is equals to mg. So this was all about roller support. In short, we can say that a roller support is such that the reaction force due to the roller support is only a single force, and that force will act in a direction in which the body is not allowed to move. For example, in this case, the body is not allowed to move in the downward direction. Therefore, the roller support was exerting a reaction in the upward direction. Let's come to the another type of support called as hinge support. Now, what is hinge support? It's like a pin support. It's also called pin support. When you have two objects and you insert a pin for joining the two objects, then that kind of support is called a pin support. A pin support will not allow, suppose this is the body which you are analyzing, body 1, and this is another body 2, and because of the pin support, the body 1 will not be allowed to move in the x direction, either in positive x or negative x, and the body 1 will not be allowed to move in the y direction. However, the body 1 will be allowed to rotate in any direction, either clockwise or anti-clockwise. And this is because of the pin which is attached between the body 1 and body 2. Further, here we can assume, suppose the body 2 is attached to the ground. So it will not be moving, only body 1 will be moving with respect to body 2. Now, we understand that the hinge support which we have drawn here as a pin support is not allowing the body to move in x direction and is not allowing the body to move in y direction. Therefore, and for that we also draw an external force just to represent that yes, when we are applying an external force in x direction, or when we are applying an external force in y direction, the body is not allowed to move in x direction or y direction. Therefore, we can say that we can draw the free body diagram of the body 1, and we can see that the weight of the body 1 will act downward, and the pin support, since we are applying the force in the positive x direction, therefore the pin support will not allow the body to move in the positive direction. Therefore, the reaction force at the pin joint will be towards the negative x direction, because it's not allowing the body to move in the positive x direction. Therefore, the force should be in the negative x direction. Also, there is a force in the y direction which is trying to move the body in the upward direction. However, the pin is not allowing the body to move in the positive y direction. Therefore, the pin is applying a force in the negative y direction. Therefore, the support reaction due to the pin will be downward, and that is Ry in the negative y direction. Therefore, we can understand that a hinge support, when removed, will give rise to two reactions, one in the x direction, another in the y direction, and those reactions will be in a direction such that it will be opposite to the direction in which the body is not allowed to move. For example, here the body is not allowed to move in the positive x direction due to this external force. Therefore, Rx is in the negative x direction, and the body 1 is not allowed to move in the positive y direction due to this external force Fy. Therefore, the reaction force is in the downward direction. Now, let us understand the third type of the support, which we call as fixed support. A fixed support is also called as cantilever support. Now, what is a fixed support? Fixed support is such that you can see here the body is fixed to this wall, and this type of support is called fixed support. And if you try to draw, now suppose the external force acting on the body, two forces are acting, suppose F1 and another force F2 in the horizontal direction. These are the external forces acting on the body. So if we try to draw the free body diagram of this body, then what will happen is we have to show these external forces. Also, we have to show the weight of the body acting downward, and we have to remove this support. Since we are drawing the free body diagram, means the freeing the body from all the other external supports. So we have removed the support. Therefore, now what is the action of the support? What was the support doing? The support was not allowing the body to move in the positive x direction, because you are applying the force in the positive x direction, but support is not allowing the body to move in the positive x direction. Therefore, reaction at the support should be in the negative x direction. Also, there is an external force acting in the downward direction, but the support is not allowing the body to move in the downward direction. Therefore, the reaction force at the support will be towards the positive y direction, that is Ry. One additional thing we observe here is, if there is this force F1 is trying to rotate the body in the clockwise sense. However, because of the support, the body is not able to rotate in the clockwise sense. Therefore, there is a resistant moment at the support when we remove the support, and that resistant moment is called Mr, and that is the additional property of a fixed support. As you can see in hinge support, there was again the x reaction force and y reaction force, but there was no moment, because in hinge support the body was allowed to rotate with respect to other body. However, in the fixed support, this body is not allowed to rotate. Therefore, there is a reaction moment, which you can see very clearly here. Therefore, we can conclude that when you remove a fixed support, there are three reactions. One reaction is in x direction, another reaction is in y direction, and there is an additional reaction moment, which is because the fixed support does not allow the body to rotate. So this was all about the supports. Besides these three supports, there are many other different kinds of support which can be learned further. For this class, this was the content. Thank you.